Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another topic. We were dealing with the circular motion, and here it will be uniform circular motion and magnitude of circular motion. Now, earlier we have seen the circular motion means the object is performing along the circumference of the circle, then that motion is said to be circular motion. And if it performs the circular motion with constant speed, then that circular motion is said to be uniform circular motion. Now, the force acting on the object performing the uniform circular motion, and if it is directed towards the center, then suppose this is the circle, suppose this is the center of the circle and the particle is performing uniform circular motion, then the force, if it acts towards the center, then that is known as the centripetal force, means the center seeking force. Now, the magnitude of the centripetal force is given by the formula F equal to mv square divided by r. Now, if we consider a planet moving around the sun in a circular orbit, and if it performs the uniform circular motion, then that, suppose that planet is here, it will be P. Suppose this is the sun, and suppose that circular orbit is this, then this planet, if it revolves in the along this direction and along this circle, then the force acting on the planet, and if it act towards the center of this circle, or if it directed towards the sun, then that force is the centripetal force, and its magnitude F equal to mv square divided by r, where F is the centripetal force, small m is the mass of the planet, and v is the speed of the planet, and r is the distance between the planet and the sun. Now, if we take the magnitude, then it will be like this. Now, for one revolution, the time taken to complete one revolution is nothing but the time period, as we seen earlier. Now, the general definition of the speed is equal to the distance travelled divided by time taken. Therefore, this v equal to the distance travelled. How much distance it covers? That is equal to the perimeter of the circle or the circumference, that is equal to 2 pi r divided by this time taken, or we can say it as the time period, and that is denoted by capital T. So, v equal to 2 pi r divided by t, and if we put this value of the v, that is the speed, in this equation F equal to mv square by r, then this F becomes m v square, means 2 pi r by t whole square divided by capital, this is small r, m v square divided by r. So, this become m into 4 pi square r square divided by this t square multiplied by r. This r and this square gets cancelled, it will become 4 m pi square into r divided by t square. And if we multiply this equation by r square and divide it, then it will become F equal to 4 m pi square r divided by t square. We are squaring, we are multiplying and dividing this equation by r square. Then we get this equation, and if we simplify this, it will become 4m pi square. This is r into r square r cube divided by r square into this t square. Now this r square r cube by t square, that is, if we write this separately, 4m this pi square by r square multiplied by r cube by this t square. This is the reciprocal of the t square by r cube, that is the Kepler's third law. According to the Kepler's third law, square of the time period is directly proportional to the cube of the distance between the planet and the sun. So according to Kepler's third law, we know that t square by r cube is always constant. Now here it will be r cube by t square, therefore this become 4m pi square by r square multiplied by 1 by k. Now these terms 4m pi square and k, all these are constants. So the remaining part is f equal to 4m pi square by k, all these are constants, multiplied by 1 by r square. So if we write this as constant into 1 by r square, therefore f equal to constant multiplied by 1 by r square, therefore instead of equal to and constant we are writing this proportionality sign, therefore it will be 1 by r square. From this equation, Newton described the inverse square law of the gravitation, that is, the force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the planet and the sun, means f proportional to 1 by r square. This is the magnitude of the centripetal force.